According to the interwebs, I am live. Is this true? We shall see. And no, if I go out of here and I go into here, I've only got like half a dozen different YouTube accounts. I think. Yeah. Yep. Oh, 3 thumbs down already. I can still see the thumbs down. It still works. Oh. Tyler was first. Antonio, morning. Danny. Guten Tag, Armand. No, sorry, Guten Abend. Guten Abend. I don't know Guten Abend. The only German I know is Guten Tag. You Zimmerman's in the house. G'day, Lino on Facebook. Simon, wet and windy in England. It is wet here today. It's not windy, but it is wet as. Ugh. Yeah, I'll show you the rain map in a minute. Woofle time. Dave, come to us. What? Well. Come to us from the future. Time to stop work here in California, Canada. Hi, Finky. Ian Scott Johnson's back. Love the t-shirt, Bodge. Yes, Mr. Gamble sent this to me. That is not Sagan. That is the Huckster. Wave, Huxley. How's the weather, Dave? I'll show you the weather map in a minute. Boiled pizza. Greetings from the nether regions. It's 11 p.m. there. Good evening in German. Oh, good evening in German. Okay, thank you, Patrick. Good morning from Sweden, California. Yes, there are 1.5 lab occupants today. Oh, Evan Sorelli. G'day, Evan. He's on Facebook from T Equipment. Evan from T Equipment. With his lovely wife there. G'day, Evan. I don't think I've ever seen your photo. There you go. Burger time already. Oh, great job. Oh, there's Mrs. EEVblog. There's Mrs. EEVblog has just come in. And Sagan.
Yeah. Hi.
They're all here.
Time to go. Christmas tree.
Oh, time to go. They're getting the Christmas tree from the bunker. And they're setting up the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
So there they are. There's Mrs. EEVblog hidden away.
Yeah.
And there's Sagan. Hey, Sagan. We're doing the live show.
Hi.
All right.
Hi.
Bye. Oh, hi, bye.
Hi, bye.
Hi, bye. Mrs. EEVblog. There you go.
Come on, Ross. Let's go.
See you, dudes.
Bye, Daddy.
Don't forget. Oh, you got his drink bottle?
It's Chook Day.
Huh? Oh, okay. Right. All right. See you, dude. How'd you do? Do you good? Yeah. All right. Cool.
Bye.
See you guys. See you, Huckster. Bye. Bye. Turn the arcade machine off. There you go. Sorry. That was Mrs. EEVblog. What time is it there? It's 9 a.m. Yes, I just started. 4000578. Mexico. Hey, Charlie. Catalan, Sergio, Thomas. Def Bomb's back. Of course he is. Def Bomb, Ian Scott Johnson. All the YouTube nerds are here. Hi from Texas. Flood the office wet. Hi, sir. It's my pleasure to see my teacher live streaming. Salutes and love. Thank you, Haseeb. Haseeb Electronics. Is that a channel? That sounds... Haseeb. That sounds like a channel. Haseeb Electronics on YouTube. Go and check out Haseeb. Let's actually... I will... YouTube.com. Haseeb Electronics. YouTube knows who you are. 37k subscribers. That's excellent. Well done, mate. That's excellent. I will share screen if I'm able. Press screen layout. It doesn't remember the stupid screen layout. Share screen. Boom. Share. Boom. Haseeb Electronics. There you go. He does whiteboard tutorials. How to repair switch mode power supplies. Nice. 119,000 views. Awesome. Oh, he's like, yeah, that's cool. Draw around it, and then he's analysing the split plane. Analysing the isolation between primary and secondary. Nice. Go and give Haseeb a sub. I'll subscribe to Haseeb. Always turn the notification bell on. Uploads. What have you got? Let's have a look. DeWalt battery charger. How to power on car stereo player bench test. IGBT datasheet comparison. Wow, it's all happening. Resistor network failure. Why IGBT burns out after replacement. Full bridge switching topology. Wow, there's tons of stuff on here. There's tons of stuff. I'm always amazed when I find new electronics channels. CD 4017 versus the 4024. Shootout. Got a decade count of shootout. Great. TVS diode unidirectional explain. Wow. It's been killing it. Been absolutely killing it. Have you got like a talking head thing? Oh, why are you doing the phone vertical? Now I'm triggered. Trust me to pick on the only video that's vertical, like full H bridge. There we go. Excellent.
Friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will discuss full bridge switching. What is the full bridge switching? If we see here.
Oh, it's got a spring terminals down there as well. Nice.
So it should be around 200.
Nice, cool. Well done. Haseeb. Check out Haseeb's channel. Awesome work. Okay, I will catch up on the chat. I'll catch up on the chat. Kylie's here. Who's Kylie? I forget. Francesco. JF. Hi, bye. Is Hugh Zimmerman gone? Hello from New Zealand. Don't turn the lights off again, Dave. Oh, yeah. I had to reset. Yeah, I did have to reset my stupid thing. I did have to reset it last week. That's why the ladder's still here. And I just installed my double adapter. So all the ladder's going to the new dungeon today. It's going back to the dungeon. Just gets in the way here. Maryland, USA. NSA's watching us from Maryland. You're looking for a welder soldering iron, Michael. A weller, I think he means. Hello, Joshua, Nicholas, Nicola, John. A lot of people have the same names. Oh, you got a Haseeb, a recommended video from the YouTubes. That means he's leveling up in the algorithm. Awesome. When is Mrs. EEVblog going to do another mailbag like she did one time before? I don't think I think you'll have a hard time getting Mrs. EEVblog doing another mailbag. Maybe. I'll ask her. Views on it. It's got like 500,000 views because I did a thumbnail of her and she's showing a bit of boob and she's got the knife. So it's like, you know, it's like female boobs knife. I mean, you know, 500,000 views. Yep. Oh, Haseeb's an avionics engineer from Pakistan. Awesome. Excellent. Delaware, America. Gary Hodge has a comprehensive comment. Thanks for your rebuttal video to the Veritasium one. I made a dumb comment that you helped me correct with correcting the units on the real answer. 1 meter on C is absolutely different than 1C. Yeah, I guess there are some people who I think correctly argue that 1C is the correct answer because that's the actual value, right? That's the actual value. But yeah, if you're writing it down, you'd probably fail that. If you were in an exam, you would get wrapped over the knuckles for that, I think. If you just put 1C. If you didn't, yeah. 19 hours behind in Brazil, is it? Finland. Evening from the cold. Oh, Julian Eilert's in the house. All the YouTubers are here. Jeez. Everyone's in town. Dean's also in Sydney. How long does it take to drive between New Zealand, Australia and New Zealand? You just go over the Harbour Bridge. The Harbour Bridge connects Sydney with New Zealand. And it's really easy. You can drive or walk. Not a problem. Anyway, I'm going to catch up to the comments because I'm hopeless at that. Electro Boom said he was going to make a video in response to Veritasium. I've been talking with Electro Boom privately, and I suspect he may not now. I suspect... sorry, I clicked on that randomly, but after 20 years of pure IT business, I'm soldering again as we speak, watching hundreds of your videos again. Awesome. Thank you, Patar. I'm obviously butchering. Cans, where it's 100% humidity. It's any humidity you like as long as it's 100%. From the Czech Republic, Nikki. As an electronics engineer, do I buy tools or make my own? Well, as a kid, I started out, you made your own tools. That's what all the hobby magazines are all about. Test equipment. That's why I love test equipment, because I used to make my own test equipment. I used to design my own test equipment. I used to publish my own test equipment designs in the magazines. In fact, all of my designs in the magazines have been test equipment. Yep. Thank you, Daniel Zussman. Do I have a favorite electronic screwdriver set? I was going to set a Weir set, but it's damn expensive. Yeah, I've got the Weir. There. There's a few missing because I'm using them at the moment. I've got the Weirs. That's not the whole set. There's another. Yeah, there's more somewhere else. And but the iFixit ones are really good. Like I've got the small iFixit here, but like I've got the big iFixit, which is. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, it's on the ground. Huh. Of course it's on the ground. Everything's on the ground in the EEVblog lab. And yeah, that's the big iFixit kit. And like it's fantastic, but it's just annoying having to like get them in, and you can't pull some of them, and you can't pull the smaller ones back out. Sometimes you got to like actually get a pair of pliers to pull them back out. There's not enough grip on them. The magnet's too strong and stuff. So yeah, yeah, it's you know, it's great, but for everyday use, what? Let's cross this one off your list. Windows is continually improving it, and updates are a normal part of keeping it running smoothly. The next update is ready for you. Tell us where you'd like to restart and install it. It's got a Windows pop-up, a blue pop-up box. It's telling me to install the next update. That's not like Windows 11, is it? Pick a time. See, the only three options are restart now, pick a time. Look, I can. Oh no, I can. Hang on. I got to choose a different screen. No, I can't because it won't let me. Okay, right, it's locked my screen. The only three options now with this Windows pop-up are restart now, pick a time, or remind me tomorrow. How about piss off? Where's the piss off button? I'm going to have to do remind me tomorrow. Now I'm back. Now I've got my thing back. Yeah, you prefer each screwdriver with its own handle. Yeah, that's why I use, for everyday use, I use the Weirs here. And I've got various others as well that are just, you know, I've got, you know, number 0, 1, you know, 0, 0, I've got all the Phillips, all the Torx and stuff. Yeah. Don't do it. Oh, someone's created unlimited free energy. They've finally cracked it, have they? Yeah, sure. Oh boy. Anyway, am I up to date? I think I'm up to date. Oh, I think Streamlabs have just added a feature. I think they've just added a feature that's got hide current comment. Good. I don't have to scroll back through. Yes. All right. Yeah, the iFixit's nice for all your obscure type stuff. Yeah. Yep. Oh, sorry, Heinrich. Yes, I might have forgot you. Sorry. Yep. There we go. Thank you for reminding me. What do you think about making a video about the full bridge rectifier but using LEDs to show the working scheme? And do you have ratchet screwdriver? I don't have a Are you talking about a Torx? Like a torque screwdriver? Is that what you're talking about? Like in set the amount of torque and stuff? If that's the case, no, I don't. And no, ratchet screwdriver. Yes, okay, the one where you can just turn it back like that, and I did, but it broke. I don't actually have one now. I used to have one a long time ago, and it broke, and I never really replaced it. Yeah, the ratchet screwdrivers are nice. Yeah. I've also got an electric screwdriver, but I never use it unless I'm taking apart like some big like RF thing that's got like 50 screws on holding it down or something. Oh, RSD Academy did a Veritasium response. I think everyone's done a Veritasium response, haven't they? Sorry, yeah, what do I think about making a full wave bridge rectifier using LEDs? Okay, well, you have to slow it down. So yeah, you could. Okay, yeah, so you don't feed in 50 hertz, of course, but you feed in like 1 hertz. Okay. That's rather interesting. It's easy enough to explain on the whiteboard, just on a drawing or on the whiteboard though. I think yeah. If I was to do it on the whiteboard, then yes, I would. I don't think technically. I haven't done a video just on full wave bridge rectification and half wave. It should be a fundamentals video. Okay, I'm going to catch up. Sorry. There we go. Streamyard. Okay, did I say Streamlabs? Yeah, don't use Streamlabs. They're evil. Thank you, Haseeb. Oh, okay. They used a full wave bridge rectifier with LEDs for a student demonstration. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I've never thought about doing it like that. Yeah, you could. Shove a lead across the thing is you can't, if you shove a lead across the diode, then when the diode's conducting, the lead would come on when the diode's not conducting. So it'd be backwards, wouldn't it? But it doesn't matter, I guess. You wouldn't know. I'd have to think about that. Soon. Thank you very much, Soon. What's your opinion on the global chip shortage? Even a GPIO expanded chip is getting serious shortage these days. Yeah, well, it's not going to get any better. It is not going to get any better anytime soon. If you think we're over the peak, you are wrong. We are not over the peak. Yeah, it's not good. Everything. My products have been hit. All of my products have been hit. Although I'm doing okay. I just got large shipment, but my BM235's 6 months. I've been waiting for parts for the BM235. I'm getting them end of December now. It was I was actually lucky because they were saying end of February at least next year, and this was back in June. They were telling me I haven't been able to order them. It was like 6 month wait. I wanted to order them in June, and they said, no, we just cannot get the parts for the BM235. Or there's one part or something that they couldn't get. And yeah, but luckily they were able to get them ahead of time. And I just mentioned this on the forum. The HVP 70 probe, I've just run out of HVP 70 probes, just run out of stock. So I tried to order some more, and they said, no, we need a minimum order. We need a minimum order of some part. I don't know what it was, part or parts, plural, I don't know. But yeah, they said that they need a minimum order, and they've got another customer who's ordering that same model, because I rebadge it under my brand and other companies can rebadge it under their brand. And they said we need a minimum number, and this order number to do it, to get this part, and in time, that is, or make it worthwhile financially, because they have to get it from somewhere else who's charging a fortune or whatever. And they said, yeah, this other customer is only ponying up 20% of the required minimum order. So I had to make up 80% of the minimum order in order to order more HVP 70 probes. So at the moment, I constitute 80% of the worldwide market for that Sapphire high voltage probe. I'm 80% of the market. Yeah, the number was much higher than what I wanted to buy as a normal order. But I went, oh, look, screw it. Okay, I've got cash in the bank. I might as well use it to buy stock, and I'll get a return on it. So hopefully. So yeah. Well, you can't lose. Like, I cannot lose with stock. Like, the thing is, if I've got cash sitting in my bank account, it's dumb. I might as well buy stock, because I know I'm going to get a guaranteed return on it. And even if they're selling slow or I can't sell them at all, I would definitely be able to sell them to get my money back, or just like a little, make like 10% profit or something like that, right? Make a small margin on it, which is still better than you'd get interest, which is zero, right? If you have cash. So yeah, it's much better to buy stock and do it that way. So yeah, see new, hide current comment. There we go. Yes, I did a book on video. Yes, I did a video on comparing like 3 or 4 different textbooks. They're not necessarily like, you know, what is electricity, and, you know, like, it's not from that level, but it's the introductory text that you get in any engineering course. So yeah, the everyone's been hit by the component supply thing. Everyone. Like, this is why the cost of like secondhand cars has skyrocketed. It currently costs, it depends on the car, but you can actually, if you've got a secondhand car you're willing to sell, you can get more for it than a brand new car, because you cannot buy a brand new car. It's just nuts, because they've got so many chips in them, so many, you know, hundreds of microcontrollers just on their own. And yeah, it's nuts. Anyway, I was going to oh, actually, hang on. Sorry, hi to all my Odyssey viewers. Thomas, thank you for the 250 library credits, and then 100. Steambod for 100 library credits. Thank you very much. Stembod. Remind me to talk about the STEM video in a second. Another 100 library credits from Sago, is it? 100 from Omega Games. So I can actually show you this here. There you go. Library credits. Thank you very much. Yeah, because the stupid comments don't come. Stupid Streamyard doesn't have some native support for streaming to Odyssey, so it can't pull the comments back in. Library Lytics, thank you very much for the 100. Thomas again, 80 from Skeletons, thank you very much. My Makers, 25, and Vlad, 25 library credits, thank you very much. Much appreciated. I think he only reads this from YouTube or the donation thing. Yeah, sorry, yep. If somebody, Apollo NG, if you could ever do an episode about how to design, build a 3-phase active rectifier with FETs instead of diodes, as simple as possible. Yeah, I agree, that would be great. That's a lot of work. Is there a way of dropping the bandwidth? Yeah, no. Yeah, nah. I think. No, because Streamyard sets the bandwidth. Streamyard sets the outgoing bandwidth. I don't think. I'm going into settings. No, I don't ever remember seeing a bandwidth setting for Streamyard. Sorry. So thank you all my people watching on Odyssey, but yeah, I can't always read the Odyssey comments. I've got a window open, but it's up here, so I've got to look up. Oh, right. Commander's in. Thank you very much. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm not caught up again. Just want to say thanks for your Veritasium follow-up. Your capacitance explanation saved my brain. Excellent, Commander Zim. Yeah, there's other ways to do it, but I thought that was just like the simplest way that people would understand that, you know. And there's other people saying, oh, no, it's a loosely coupled transformer, and that's going to dominate. And I don't think so, because, well, I don't know. I could be wrong on that, so I'm not going to. I just think that because the inductance, it's not like, imagine, you still have the speed of light, right? It's still got to travel, so it's here. It's still got to travel out by the speed of light, right? So before you get any useful coupling, it's got to go out X distance, right? It's got to go out X meters, which takes time. But the answer is 1 meter on C, so it's got to jump immediately over. And at the point it jumps immediately over, there's no inductance there. There's no, really, you're like a point source wire up here, point source wire down here. I don't think, you know, you're loosely coupled in theory, yeah, you're going to have something, but it's just, but the same with the capacitance. It's so low, and then it distributes out that it's like, it's just a bloody, very deliberately trolling question is what it is. Yep. A lot of components unavailable, just another viewer. Nice. Inflated prices on those, but I cancelled the order and they added extended fees 3 times. Wow. Yeah, everyone's milking it. And you can't blame them. If you had stock, if you're a supplier and you had stock, you're going to be upping your prices. Supply and demand. Is it better to use lead-free solder over 6040? Starting to build up the lab. I know your video said use lead, but I wasn't sure if anything changed. I use lead-free for everything. I've got both here, but the one I use every day is the lead-free. You can tell by the green. There you go. You can tell by the green multi-core. It's 0.38 millimeter. And then I've got the thicker stuff there. Once again, you can tell it's lead-free by the green. And yeah, I still have my 6040 stuff here. You can tell because it's red. But yeah, I don't, unless I'm doing like older repairs on older gear that I know is not lead-free. I just, no, I didn't fix my keyboard yet. I forgot to order one. I forgot to, well, I need to look into which is the best one to order. I'm going to do it, damn it. I'm going to do it. I was busy. And I just forget shit. If I don't leave notes for myself, I'm hopeless. Hey, Chris. Looks like you're into obstacle racing there. Is that a obstacle race or is that a like a marathon-y thing? Yes, yeah. It's got it definitely is a deliberate troll. Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh, Odyssey seems to have dollar tips now. Yes, it does. I have not looked into how that works. But I don't think anyone's given me a cash tip on, because I'm not sure who their credit card payment processor is. I'm looking now, and nobody's given me a cash tip. So I'm not sure how that works. I haven't looked into giving someone else a cash tip. I might try it. I'll just find a video on there that I like, and I'll give them a cash tip just to try it out, see how the system works. Oh, hang on. I'm catching up. Sorry, there's Estonia, Santa Claus. Thank you very much, Santa Claus. Love your vids. Tell me that is you near the top of Fran Lab Patreon list. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So It is. I am on the top of Fran's Patreon list. I've been one of her early patrons. I've supported her in many ways. She's got COVID at the moment. That sucks. Or she had it or something, and she's getting over it, and she's lost her smell, taste and smell completely. She has done a video on it. I recommend you go watch it. Sorry, there was another. Yeah, here it is, Heinrich. This is what happens when I don't catch up. I'm right now learning electrician in Estonia, Tartu. I guess that's a location. Kusta, I don't know. I cannot pronounce that word. Kutz, no. And we just talked about inductors and resistance and power types. Cool. Heinrich? Excellent. Good to hear. Getting into the trade. Why did Derek such a huge lamp? Because his videos are aimed at Joe Public, and Joe Public understands lamp. Well, I don't. Maybe they don't. What's a lamp? It's theatrics. It's theatrics. Like if I was doing that same video, I would use a huge lamp too, because like visually, it's about framing on the video and stuff. Like he can't go outside. And like he could do this inside, but you know, outside is dramatic, and you know, and because you're outside, because it's, you know, the thing's long, you want to show that it's long, so you want to be outside, you don't want to be inside, right? So as a content creator, this is what he's thinking about, right? He's thinking about that, oh, I've got to show that this thing goes all the way to the moon, right? So like you wouldn't start in your lab, you go outside and you do it, right? And the light's better and everything else, and it looks cooler, and you know, the whole works, right? He spends a lot of time on making one video, so he's going to go to that effort. And then once you go, well, I'm outside, I need something physically big. And of course, he had already determined that he needed a meter. And once you have depth of field, like, you know, you've got to show like a meter apart, so the camera's got to be way back. The framing's got to be like, he's relatively small in it compared to what he would normally be in a frame. So you've got to show the 1 meter gap, and then once you show the 1 meter gap, you've determined that you've got to do that. You know, you can't just have a little LED or something there. Like you won't be able to see it. It'll be a single pixel in the frame. So you've got to have a big car battery, and you've got to have a big lamp thing. Like, you know, just from a visual learning point of view, you have to do it. It sort of forces you down that direction. I would do the same thing. Yeah, I would have the big lamp. It's just a video making thing. You've got to, you know, because he's a filmmaker. He's fundamentally a filmmaker, right? And as well as a scientist, you know, as well as a science communicator. He's a filmmaker, and it's got to look good, right? It's got to be framed well. You've got to be able to see it, stuff like that. Oh, which do I like the most? The HMO 1024 or the RTB 2004? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm liking the HMO 1024 again. I've actually got it now set up. You can see it just there. It's permanently set up on my filming bench. The end of the bench there is where I shoot most of my videos, and it's permanently set up there now. And yeah, so I've replaced the Keysight with that now, and I really like it. Really, the RTB 2004 is a nice big feature-rich scope, and it's got the touchy-feely screen and stuff, you know, and it's got some really nice features, but it's not as nice to use. I don't think it's as nice to use as the HMO 1024. So yeah, on a daily basis, I would choose the HMO 1024, and it's just so cute. It's so small. It's one of the smallest scopes on the market, and it doesn't make any noise, and it boots up instantly, and it's just like it's really nice. Oh yeah, I promised to show the hang on, Greg, super chats are still coming in. IR versus convection preheater. Some seem to think convection is the nuts. Others don't care. Any thoughts? Oh, not really. I don't do enough of it to really have a comment. I would say convection's got to be, oh, I don't know. Yeah, don't know. My gut says that the convection's going to be better, but it's probably harder to get right, I would say. That'd probably be my opinion on that. But yeah, I don't know enough. Anyone in the comments? I'm sure there are people who would love to do that. Hang on. See you, Julian. Julian's got to go to sleep. See you, mate. Dave, do you know good meters, even Chinese, are used ones that are relatively cheap, $50 or so, live in Brazil? So good brands like Fluke Edge are really expensive. Yes, they are. But if you're if you're persistent, I guess is the word, you might be able to pick up a good second-hand one on eBay or somewhere, or some other auction site. But yeah, the Anengs, just get a couple of cheap Anengs, like the Aneng 8008. I've done a video on that, and for like $20 or something, it really is good. Really is good bang per buck. But like it isn't a Fluke, right? Or it's not designed for big cat stuff and things like that. But as far as like it's just a cheap little simple meter, just the $20 Aneng, just buy two of those. They got so many other models though, which for those who don't know, Aneng don't actually make those, right? Aneng are just a rebadger. Zotek, I believe, is the actual manufacturer of those. Zotek. So, but I don't think. Oh, yeah, I think you can get Zotek brand. But yeah, Zotek, they were actually ones who design and manufacture it. There's one guy at Zotek, and I've actually communicated with him, and he's the original founder of the company. He's got patents and stuff, and he's for like chipsets and stuff like that, for multimeter chipsets and things. So it's actually Zotek. So I do believe. Thank you, Siren Wildfire. Build test and seismometers. Awesome. Anyway, I did promise to show, although, hang on, BM235 gets used daily. Okay, I'm back up to date. No, I don't really like Uni-Ts. No, they still haven't earned their reputation back. They do have UL. No, because they just make so many changes to their meters and stuff. And it's like a Lucky Dip. Buying a Uni-T is like buying a Lucky Dip. Like, they do make some good meters, but they... Anyway. I promised to show what the weather's like, because I don't have a window. Rain radar. Yeah, it was just pissing down this morning. It's been pissing down all week, and it's really annoying. Here we go. I'll show you. Yeah, I think it's just stopped. Right? So let's go for a tidal loop. That's what she said. Okay. The radar here is at Terry Hills. I always wanted to get a tour of that. And I'm at let's just say Castle Hill on the map here. So it's just stopped. But yeah, when I came, it was like, yeah, it was heavy. It was heavy, like it was really moderate, kind of moderate to heavy. So yeah, when I was driving here this morning, I didn't ride my bike. Drove, because I drove with Huxley as well. Mrs. EEVblog won't let me ride my bike in the rain. Because I've got a new, well, not new, I got it secondhand. I got a road bike, and it's got thin tires. And there's no tread on them. and even my mountain bike, which is downstairs in the dungeon, it's got no tread on it either. So yeah, if I ride in the wet, I'm going to come a gutser. It's going to be bad. But yeah, anyway, there's a rain radar. It's just been raining all week, but it's this is coming from the mountains up here, so it's clearing. Looks like it'll still be overcast, but at least it'll stop raining, I think. So there you go. That's the radar. No, I can't. Really? Is that the stupid keyboard again? No, I can't actually make that screen bigger. Oh, because I'm using not using Chrome up there. Anyway, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's been pissing down here all week. It's really, I haven't ridden my bike for a week. Sounds like a normal Dutch bike, right? When you're upside down, do you know you're upside down? I don't know. It's impossible to tell. Just like when you're in a floating frame, you know, when you're moving frame of Einstein's moving frame of reference. Can't tell. The weather in the UK is like Islam, either sunny or shit. I've been lucky. Like, I've been to England a couple of times, and every time I've been, it's been okay. Like, you know, shorts and t-shirt kind of thing. Sorry, my compulsive yawn for the day. We had a Hyundai Samantha. We had a Hyundai Kona and had issues with the headlights dazzling other drivers. How's the ionic lights in the dark? I've had no issues with them. But then again, I'm not putting... I think, does it have the adjust? It's got the... I think it has the height adjust, doesn't it? The angle adjust of the lights. Of course, you don't have the high beam on. You're not using high beam, are you? If you are, of course you're going to dazzle them. But no, I've had no issues. I need to take over Bryman for the US market, do I? Yeah, well, the problem is Bryman are fiercely loyal. This is Bryman's problem. They shoot themselves in the foot. They're fiercely loyal to their dealers, even if the dealers are shit and they just sell one. This is why I can't sell just any Bryman meter. They won't sell it to me because they have deals. They have exclusive deals with other dealers. That's why when the BM2, the only reason I could sell the BM235 at the time, 6-7 years ago I started selling that, is because the local dealer here, Kabak, I think, hands up if you've heard of Kabak, right? Kabak is the official Australian dealer for Bryman, and they've got most of the Bryman meters. Go to their website and try and buy a Bryman meter. It's like, send for quote, you know, and they'll have to quote you, and they'll send it to you by fax or something. I don't know, like it's bullshit, right? And don't even have prices on their website. It's bullshit. Yet they're so loyal to them that the only reason I got the 235 is because they hadn't decided yet whether or not they wanted to carry the 235 because it was pre-release. I actually got involved in the 235 a year before it was actually released, more than a year before it was actually released, and they hadn't decided yet. So I went, yeah, but I think they're actually selling it to them. I think they're actually selling the 235 now as well. So I don't know how it works, but they, like Bryman simply refused to sell me other model meters. So yeah, it's bullshit. And the only reason I can sell the 786 is because they made that model exclusively for me. The 786 was never going to be a thing. It was never going to be a model that they were making. But they said, look, we've already got dealers who want to buy, the Australian dealer wants to get this other model. And it's like, why didn't you come to me? I'm one of the biggest Bryman freaking dealers in the world. I do huge volume with them. I don't know why they're pissing around with bloody Kabak. And like, it's just unbelievable. I buy huge bulk loads of them, 600 at a time. Unbelievable. I just got 600 delivered. I just got 600 BM 786s delivered. And I'm getting another 600 BM 235s in the end of December, thankfully, because they were able to sort out the component shortage early for some reason. But after that, I can't get more until end of March, April, something like that. Yeah, and bloody Kabak. And anyway, so they're fiercely loyal, so they won't. So this is why Brymans are hard to get. They were almost impossible to get. And then, you know, and it's still the case that they're not easy to get. Did I get a government rebate for my EV? No, I did not. But if you watch my video, I said that I practically got my EV for free because of the COVID shit, right? The government just gave me money. The government just basically gave me enough money to buy that car. And I sold my old one. Technically, I made a profit. They gave me this as an incentive, just like they gave it to all these businesses, gave cash to all these businesses, right? fiat funny money. They just printed it. Didn't even print it. They just dialed it up on the computer and magically comes into existence. And there's magically no consequences. And they gave me the money. They gave the businesses all these cash, like three. I think there were 3 payments, 3 cash payments. And you didn't have to apply for it. You didn't have to do anything. My accountant just said, here, you're getting free money from the government. Here it is. You can do whatever you want with it because it was designed to stimulate the economy. This was back, March last year when, shit was hitting the fan and everything was shutting down. And yeah, they just gave me, Kabak. Who's heard of Kabak? And they, well, I believe they're loyal to me, but I think Kabak now sell the 235. Actually, go on Kabak's website. I'm going to go on Kabak's website now. Okay. And anyway, yeah, no, the component shortage won't get better from Q2. No, well, it might. Once again, like there are things that will get better, but it won't be over by then. It won't be over. Kabak.com.au, right? This is the official, right? This is the, how can we help you? BM235. If this comes up, oh no, it doesn't show up. There you go. Oh. Bryman. There you go. Oh, 257. Yeah, you go. Yeah, so they are loyal. Bryman have been loyal to me. So why did 3 show up but now only 1 show? See, what is the 877 insulation tester? I didn't know Bryman have done insulation tester. What's going on there? 50 volt to 1 kilovolt insulation tester. Who knew? Polarization index and dielectric absorption ratio. VFD, AC voltage and beep jack input warning, 6,000 count. Okay. It's a Cat 4 jobby. All right. Insulation. Yeah. All right. Well, they've got an insulation tester. Okay. Well, look, they don't sell meters anymore, right? So in theory, if they don't sell them anymore, I should be able to approach them and say, but then technically, I think technically, I'm only supposed to sell the Bryman in Australia, but no, it's like they've never questioned it, so I don't. But I think maybe they might have hinted at that like a long time ago. But anyway, yeah, because they're fiercely loyal, they fiercely protect their dealers, completely to their down. Like no, just let all the dealers compete. It's just crazy. So yeah, I do know they sold the 257. Yeah, there you go. Sold the 257. Ah, that's it. That's it. Is that the only meter? Yeah, that's the only meter they're selling. Okay. Oh no, they've actually got Kabak brand. Okay. So multimeter. Kabak brand 257. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, so they sell the 827, the 821, they sell the 319. Yep, that's the automotive jobby. They sell the 257, which is the previous version. That's the one with the serial interface to the 235. They've got the 822. And what else? Oh, no. Okay, they got the 251, the 869. Yeah, okay, so they still sell it. Yes, this is why I cannot sell the 869. I wanted to sell the 869, but they would not sell it to me. They refused to sell it to me, even though I am one of their biggest worldwide dealers. TBM 805. Geez, that's a really old school model. Wow, how old's that stock? 525. Yeah, okay, so they don't sell the 235. Because I've got the Australian dealership for the 235, so they're not allowed to sell it. But yeah, I can't sell the 869. Unbelievable, unbelievable. They shoot themselves in the foot. I'd happily put my brand on the 869 and sell that as a high-end meter. Happily do it. Although it competes with the 121, I guess. But yeah. Anyway, I'd still do it. Greenlee is way overpriced. Yeah, but they won't sell it to me. That's the problem. They won't sell it to me. Yep. I've asked several times. Believe me. I think I ordered parts from TME once. I can't remember. Watching Odyssey. A Super Granddad. What? Super Granddad? Oh, okay. Right. There you go. Yes. There are people watching me on Odyssey. There you go. Oh, by the way, is my audio in sync? Is my in sync? Is my audio in sync to my lips? Asked to sell the 869S. It's not the same meter. That's clever. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Yes, the 869 is the 500,000 count jobby. Yep, dual display. Perfect, audio's, yep. Clap your hands for an audio test. Ready? Yeah, everyone, you'd be able to tell the human mind's great at picking up things that are out of sync. I think it's like, if it's like only like 2 frames out of sync, you can tell. The brain can tell. The brain's very good at that. Yeah. So yeah, it's bloody annoying. Yeah. So for those of you, wonder, yes, why I don't sell more Bryman meters? I would, because I love the Bryman meters. And it's part of the reason I designed my own one as well, because Bryman wouldn't let me sell the 869. Otherwise, I would have just got the 869. I wouldn't have gone through all the 121 stuff. And yeah. For those who haven't seen it, have you seen the 555 meter? Is it here? Is it here? I'm sure. Jeez, yeah. This place is a mess. Yeah. Oh no, it's up. Hang on. There's a box of multimeters up here. Look at this. There's a box of multimeters. Yes, it's in the box of multimeters. There's a box of multimeters. This I've got, including this is a box of multimeters. This is also a box of multimeters, and I've got another box of multimeters down in my bunker. So this one's got. There is the box of multimeters. You have no idea. You have no idea. This is so bad. Yeah, like there's the. That looks like the cover for the 869. So the 869's probably in there. Got a couple of 121s. I've got a Testo. Oh, there's a microcurrent down in there. There's an old school. Oh, there's a couple of. Oh, look at that. I've got an old prototype, rare as hen's teeth. Look at this. Look at this, a 5-terminal microcurrent. That's a rare beast. Focus, you bastard. Stupid. There you go. Nah. Oh, come on. Bloody Logitech C920, C922, whatever it is. But anyway, yeah, that's a microcurrent gold. That's an early microcurrent gold prototype. That's a 5-terminal jobby. So using the old school switches. Yep. So, I was looking for that. There's my ESR meter. Oop. There's no screws in it. There you go. I'll put that on the shelf. There you go. I was looking for that. What else have I got in here? That's handy. It's a USB-C hub. Anyway, I found what I wanted. Found what I wanted. Actually. Oh, yeah, I better take... Jeez, these have all got batteries in them. Better take the batteries out. Those who haven't seen it... Let me get up a good display here. There you go. That is the EEVblog 555 multimeter. Triple display. Not that dual display rubbish. Triple display. And who would like to hear the story of that one? Is it going to focus? Is it in focus? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, there you go. That's the EEVblog 555. Technically, you can find that. Technically, I believe it's for sale. Not under the EEVblog brand, but under the Kane brand. So if you go to Kane China, let me... Because I think they did release it on their Kane test. Kane Group, UEI, China. Yeah, so, oh, hang on. Here we go. Story time. Crisp blue color. It is the official EEVblog blue. The official EEVblog blue is the Pantone color, I think, is 3005C. Or have I got that back to front? I think it's 3005C. Is it 5003? 3005C, I think, is the official EEVblog blue Pantone. Because when you get stuff like this made, you have to specify a Pantone color, and that's what they dial into their machine that makes the, you know, the dyes, or what, you know, the, I don't know. But yeah, you've got to specify a Pantone color. Yeah, and it depends on the type of chemical they use. The Pantone color, like they try and match it based on the Pantone or whatever. Anyway, yeah, Kane test. So it's all English. Can we? There we go. Right. So product. So they've got lots of funky looking products, right? There we go. The 525. It's gone. Is it gone? Oh, no. Yeah, anyway, there's 525s. Can we, is there a search bar? I don't think there's a search bar. Anyway, multimeters. We're going to multimeters. There it is. There it is. There it is. The Kane 555. It exists. It exists. It's got a green button. They've got a green button. My one's got yellow. Mine's got yellow. That one has green. Wow. There you go. It's got yellow. Anyway, and you can download the app and the manual. I've got the manual. Oh no, user manual. There. Oh no, yeah, it doesn't. The link doesn't work. The link to the user manual doesn't work. And so technically, it's on their website. Maybe you could buy it. I don't know. Maybe you can buy it in China. I don't know. But yeah, what the deal is that they. Oh, I'll put it side by. Hang on. Side by side. There we go. Yeah, so what the deal is that they, one day, out of the blue, they just sent me an email saying, we're going to send you a new meter. And I went, oh, okay. And this turned up. Like, this just turned up one day. I had no knowledge of nor input to this whatsoever. It is based on the 121 GW, obviously. And it's more like, if you've seen my video going through the historical history of developing the 121 GW, I've done like an hour-long video on it or something. And it's directly there on the first page. Okay, right. Anyway, yeah, it's there. Have I caught up? Have I caught up? Anyway, yeah, they it just turned up, right? So yeah, if you've seen that historical video, you'll this might look familiar because the original concept I had for the 121GW, which didn't have a name, 121GW at the time, it was just the EEVblog multimeter. It had a triple display, and it had this shape, and it had the triple display on it, and it had a proper power measurement, like as in, you know, proper. Oh, yep, yeah, watts. There you go. Watts and milliwatts. It had proper power measurement. It had a power measurement chip in it, and yeah, that was the original concept, right? Is to do true power measurement, and it just turned out it was, once they did the costing for it, you know, so you can see it. You can see the model for it and it looked really funky in the original design document, the original proposal documents. I've showed the photos of it, and it was. Yeah, so it looked very similar to this. So they've gone back to that. They've gone back to that original design, and they said, hey, yeah, we're going to do that. And it's got a non-contact voltage detector, which the 121 doesn't. Yeah, and yeah, it's and it uses. Did they write a same app? Yeah, because they didn't. Because I paid for and developed the 121GW app. They did an app, but it sucked. So I got David to write it. So basically, David spent a year writing that 121GW app, and yeah, so we had to. So they're not reusing that, and it's not compatible. It's not compatible with the app at all. And yeah, it just turned up one day. It just turned up, and I went, what the fuck? Like, I had no input. What's it? And it just turned up with my branding and everything. Because I guess they wanted to, you know. So I've got like 2 or 3 of these prototypes, and they've got all the EEVblog branding. And I did not choose the number 555. In fact, I don't think they probably realised the relevance of 555. It's just that the other models were the 525, and I think there's the 515 as well. So this was the 555, and I think it's cool. But yeah, I went, no, I don't want to have to validate. We went through so many hassles getting the original one done and stuff. I went, nah, I don't want to do it again. And so I just went, nah, I'll just keep selling. The 121 was still selling, and I just didn't want to go through all the hassle of re-verifying this, and you know, and the firmware is 1.00. They're back to scratch, and you know, like, oh no, didn't want to have to go through the whole thing again. So I just went, no, I don't know. Does anyone think that that's a winning meter? No, I do not sell the programmer for these. Just like I do not, I will not, I'm under NDA, the programmer for the 786 multimeter. I'm not allowed to tell you details on the programmer for the 786 multimeter from Bryman. Not allowed to tell you. So I know which micro it is, and I know which, I've tried it and it works. I've updated the firmware. So I can do that here, but I'm not allowed to release details. Anyway, the programmer. Yes, it's like just a standard program. It's just an ST programming header. It's just a 0.1, but it's not the same pitch. It's, and I think it's a different pin output. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, but this one you don't have to program. You put it on the SD card. Oh, actually, does this one have the SD card? I can't remember. This was like 2 years ago. This is like a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So yeah, anyway, I have to take the batteries out, otherwise this is gonna, don't want it to come a gutser. Yeah, and it has the whole back like that. Whole back comes off. Oh yeah, they're Duracells, they haven't leaked yet. So yeah, I'll take those out. And yes, it does still have the, yes, it does still have the SD card. So it's got the same format as the 121GW, right? It's just that, yeah, the case is, they've made it look a bit funkier, because I guess they had to get the bigger display with the triple display, so they redid the case. And then metal thread inserts and everything, you know, everything's quite nice, but I just didn't want to go through the hassle of redoing it. And then, and it was like, well, a lot of people will be pissed off that I've just released like a replacement for the 121GW or whatever, and it was much more expensive. The BOM cost, like the 121GW was already a bigger BOM cost than what I wanted, right? A FOB cost, as they call it, free on board. That's the industry term, which basically means to get it on the boat. You know, the cost to actually assemble it, test it, and ship it onto the boat. Free on board. Although it has a technical term. Oh, and it's got an infrared LED thing. I've never tried that. I've never tried that. So I think it's got infrared comms as well. So yeah, it's pretty feature packed. It's pretty feature packed. So technically, I could, you know, do people think it's a good idea if I try and actually release this thing as the 555? Snap poll in the comments. Do you think it's worth my time and effort after all the effort we went through with the 121, and everyone knows how much of a drama that was? Yay or nay? Yay or nay? I'm caught up in the comments, aren't I? Pretty sure I'm caught up in the comments. No, seems a bit expensive. Yeah, this would be well over 300 Aussie bucks. Well over. Basically the 121 GW is a $200 class meter. This one would be at least $250, more towards like $275 or something. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, it's getting towards a $300 meter rather than $200 meter. Isn't worth my time, says Greg. More research required. Not worth my time. Bigger display, non-contact. Yeah, it's got a triple display. It's got a triple display, true power measurement. It's got a power measurement chip in there. Proper power measurement chip that measures the phase and everything, right? But how many units would you actually shift, and how would it affect sales of your other meters? Yeah, exactly. And they gave me a discount on the 121 GW because they had all this stock. They had like 5,000 microcontrollers left or something, and they wanted to use them. I think this one might use a different micro or something, and they wanted to use them up. So and they wanted to use up all these other parts that they had bought. So they actually offer me quite a decent, a significant reduction in the FOB cost of the 121 GW now. So yeah, before the margin sucked. The margin on the 121 GW, because I wanted to keep the cost down, so I kept the margin relatively low, and yeah, but they lowered it. So yeah, so for me at the time, it was a no-brainer to go, yeah, nah, on this thing, and just keep sending me the 121 GW because it's cheaper, like by a long margin, and you know people still buy it, they still like it, and yeah, I reckon it's more towards the 300. Yeah, nah. You'd buy it for 400 AU, Doctor? Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, James. Like the Bryman BM 869 series is really proven. Like it's like the new S model. Like it's a really well proven model. And yeah, but this thing has a lot more. Like it's got a lot more. Like a lot of true power measurement. And it's even got motor. Like it's even got the why the hell would I want like a motor like phase thing? It does motor rotate 3-phase motor rotational stuff. I don't know how it's doing that, but yeah. And it's got the Bluetooth the same, but it's not compatible with the app, so I'd have to go in and rewrite the app and everything. And then I'd have to go through all the qualification process for this thing again. And it's like, it's just, I don't know. I was just kind of burned by the experience with the 121. Yeah, I know. Yeah, people would still buy it. If I would probably have to get rid of the 121 GW. If I had this, and at the time, like I knew the 786 was coming, and I knew that would be popular. And I thought, yeah, I really want to carry the 786. So that was coming at the time. And it was like I'd be selling 4 branded EEVblog meters, and it's like, oh, you know, That seemed a bit much. So yeah, like, should I have to drop like the 121 GW, which was still selling, and I got a price drop on that, so the margins were better and stuff, and everyone likes it, and you know, could be a good Gossan alternative at least. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but then, like, you know, people expect when they pay like really serious coin for a meter, they really expect perfection. And yeah, and the problem is you don't know what issue's going to be out there until you get it out in Joe Public's hands, you know. Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, just buy a cheap meter. It's fine. Yep. Cheers for the Veritasium vid. Oh yeah, nobody reminded me. Branded as a Veritasium meter. Can it test transistors? No, it can't, Hans. No, yeah, no, I don't want the pain in the ass, because I know there's going to be issues with it. I know there's going to be issues, and I don't want to go through all that experience. That was a multi-year experience getting the 121 GW to market, and I'd have to go through all that again. Incorporate electric boogaloo in the name. And then I get people complaining about that, as they did about, did anyone see, oh, hang on, Daniel has a super chat. Are you interested in space and rocket technology? Yes, I am. Would love to hear your thoughts about SpaceX Belaflop in Behemoth. Starship. Starship is a weird thing. I just, man, for landing on the moon and landing on Mars, I just like this huge thing, and it's just, I just would not want to be landing that thing on the moon or Mars. It's just, it could just topple over so easy. It's like, I don't know. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. And then you've got to lower stuff down on cranes and things because you're so freaking high up. But I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know if it's the right direction or not. Like, it's an absolute behemoth. Like, it's absolutely amazing. You know, the payload capacity of it and everything. Amazing that they got it to work. You know, to land and stuff. And the grabber thing. Oh, Jesus, I don't know. I'm not a mechanical engineer, but Jesus. Yeah, it's just not the shape. It's just not the size and shape you want to be landing on the moon with. I don't think. So I think it's like a great thing for getting stuff to orbit, maybe getting stuff to lunar orbit and stuff. But I don't think it's the thing you want to be doing. And the land to land thing, that's just bullshit. That's never going to happen. Yeah, you're going to be able to fly from New York to bloody, you know, London or something in 1 hour. It's bullshit. Utter bullshit. It's never going to happen. Anyone who believes that is delusional. Absolutely delusional, which is why they never mention it again. Because they realize it's delusional. Yeah, like, you might have to sell it like certified calibrated, but there's another $100, right? It's not cheap to get a traceable calibration certificate with your meter. What's the 18th edition regs? Has to meet the 18th edition regs. What's that? Is that like EMC thing? Talking multimeter. You get those in the 1980s, 90s. Is there really anything in that meter would justify the effort? Yeah, like the power like true power measurement is cool, right? But it's got to work flawlessly, and there's a lot of intricacy in that. Yeah, although the infrared comms, some might find that handy. Maybe if you could do infrared like data logging or something like that. But no, like, there's nothing. Apart from that, like, it's a bit more accurate than the 121 GW, by the way. But no, like, I don't care about three-phase motor shit. Like, I just, no, it's not worth it. I think it's Cat 4, 600 volts. Yeah, I think it's slightly higher rated than the 121, isn't it? I can't even remember what the 121 is. I think it's slightly higher cat rating. 1000 volt Cat 3. Yeah, I think it's slightly higher. But it's bigger. No, I don't, there's not enough advantage in it. No, it's not something that I would have come up with. No, that's why I didn't bother. I can hide current comment. Sure, that's a new feature. Yeah, some people care about three-phase motor shit. Then, well, I don't know, buy a three-phase motor meter, you know. Yeah, it's too. Well, my audience is half professional engineers, but nobody needs a, you know. Nah. Yeah, you're getting into the territory of like Agilent and Fluke meters and stuff, and it's just, and it's unproven. Like, as I said, you've got to put it in. It's got to be out on the market for a year for everyone to just sort of like flog the hell out of and find all sorts of weird, obscure things. Yeah. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yes. Did anyone see the video I just released about the Blab video about the STEM thing? Did anyone see it? Oh, like I haven't checked it this morning, but oh man, I was getting comments and emails. It's not Steam. Steam is a, insert problematic thing here, and they're trying to infiltrate, Anyway, it triggered a lot of people. It triggered a lot of people, the Steam thing. The Steam, but that's what the OP called it. So I called it that as well. That people just didn't get it. People think I was supporting the SJWs, and I was supporting the what's the word? The infiltration of woke stuff into engineering. And for anyone who has followed me for any time whatsoever, you will know. Dave fishing for the hate clicks with the Steam title. Yeah, I don't think it got many hits. I don't think it got many views. Hang on. I don't think anyone cared. I think it'll be my lowest rating video for a long time. 7,000 views in 21 hours. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's not many. Nah, yeah, it got nothing. Because bloody YouTube have removed a feature. They've removed, for all you YouTube content creators out there, you'll be able to verify this. They have, when you go into your analytics for your video, it shows you the the view graph, right, which they update in pretty much real time. The view graph, and behind that, like shaded, they used to show you and compare it with your previous average of, I don't know, your last 5 videos or something like that. Sorry, Greg, I'll get to your super chat in a sec. And they just removed that feature. Just magically gone overnight, confirmed by all my other YouTubers, and for the YouTubers still in the chat, they will be able to confirm it too. They removed this feature. It was so useful. It was so useful. It'd show, your videos outperforming. So it'll show your average curve like this, and then it'll show your latest video as like above the average, and you'd go, woohoo, it's popular. It was so handy. It was so handy. They've removed it once again because a couple of people have probably complained, oh, it's traumatic because for fuck's sake, just have a feature to turn it off. They've just removed it. It's a pain in the ass. So I can't see and now immediately compare my current, the rate of view graph, how fast the views are going up compared to your previous videos. And that gave you a good indication as a content creator how your video was tracking compared to your previous averages? You know, is it above? Is it below? Is it popular? Is it not? Unbelievable. They just, Jesus. YouTube is so hostile to content creators. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the equal outcome. Yeah, the equal outcome bullshit. Yeah. Anyway, so yes, hang on. I'll answer Greg's super chat, then I'll get back to the Steam thing. When would you recommend the BM786 versus the 121 GW? The 876 if you want the like a physical, because it's a big meter. Have you compared the size of the hang on. Do I have my 786 here? No, I don't think so, but I think I've got the holster. Is this the holster from it? But like, there's a big difference. There's a big difference in those bloody meters, right? There's a huge difference. And yeah, it's, right. So it's I just don't like big meters personally. I hate them. And yeah, so, but yeah, it's got more features. Technically, it's a bit, spec-wise, I think sometimes they're pretty much on par, I think. But the 786, of course, it does serial, doesn't it? Does it do the infrared thing? But it doesn't do logging. I don't know. Look, the 786 has higher cat rating. It's probably more rugged. The dual display, the dual temperature thing, if you need dual temperatures, that can be handy to get a temperature differential. Stuff like that. It's got the 500,000 count mode, which can be handy. I don't know. Yeah. I can't recommend one over the other. It's up to your individual needs. Yep. I don't know cost-wise. I think they might be similar. It depends on where you buy it from. Anyway, someone wants to add astronomy to the... It's A for astronomy in Steam. Okay. Astronomy. Boo, arts isn't STEM. No Steam fanboys here, huh? Are there any Steam fanboys? Yeah, I know. What's to get triggered about? How fragile you must be to get bent out of shape over something like that. Yeah, it just set people off. The fact that I used the word Steam, because the OP that I was answering somebody's question on Twitter, and they're the ones who use Steam. And technically, I have no problem. Like I was going to say before, people accused me of being this SJW woke supporter who supports the intrusion of SJW, politics into the, engineering, science, technology, and math, engineering and math fields, right? And no, couldn't be further from the truth. They obviously don't know my history. I'm as anti-woke as they come. In fact, people have tried to cancel me on Twitter multiple times over this. Multiple times. And, I just tell them to piss off, right? Multiple times. And, yeah, right? I'm as anti-woke as they come. And I don't think there should be intrusion of that sort of political bullshit, modern social justice politics into science, technology, engineering, and math. But I have no problem with the STEAM thing because, as I said in the video, like, kids should be encouraged to follow whatever they want to do. And if they want to do, like, arts, if they want to become sculptor or a painter or something, like, I have no problem with that, right? I think they should be, but whether or not it should be, if the idea of your program is to encourage science, technology, engineering, and maths, i.e. the technical fields, then yes, I probably agree with the argument that art should be left out of it. But I can also understand how people want to add arts to it because that is also an important field. And I'm not saying go into bloody gender studies, right? Because that's just bullshit, right? How to get no career. Yeah, do gender studies. And I don't support any of that crap, but I can understand that, you know, arts is still important. You know, I'm not just saying go get an arts degree, you know, because you want, like, no, but for those who are truly passionate about it, like, you don't, like a good artist can design, you know, good products. They can design, you know, like all your novelty Appley farty gadgets, right? That all look schmick and everything, right? Then all of that, these are like arts people actually designing this. So there is an element of the arts in engineering and stuff. So, you know, it's, but okay. But yeah, don't accuse me of supporting bloody the SJWs, because I don't. The A in STEAM is for encouraging the creative element in making stuff. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, but I was getting at it that if you're gonna let kids choose, like the whole idea of my video is that like you let kids choose what they want to do, right? And if they want to do painting, they want to sculpt, they want to do some other artistic thing, I think that should be encouraged. Just like if you want to do science, technology, engineering and maths, then that should be encouraged as well. So I don't like forcing the STEM onto people who want to be artists. I don't think that's right. Oh, look at live. Oh yeah, Odyssey live comments. Doesn't show. Last comment from Dave on YouTube is 21 hours ago. Well, last content, what? It doesn't show. No, it's on my EEV channel. It's not on EEVblog 2, it's on EEVblog. I'm pretty sure it's there. If I go to DC. I didn't put a O in front of it because my stupid keyboard, which I'm going to because people generously donated for me to get a new keyboard. So I will, hang on. I will find it. My channels. It will be on EEVblog. Yeah, there it is. Oh, or is that what you're talking about? Hi, I got an interesting question. Yeah, it's there, EEVblog 90. It's on Odyssey. The comments. Stop trying to herd everyone into a profession and let people choose their own path in life. Yeah, I'll give that a... Yeah. I'll give that a heart. Yeah, I need to read. Yeah, I'll catch up on the comments over lunch today. But yeah, there's Odyssey. Yeah, so yeah, there are comments. Oh, but you were talking about live comments. YouTube analytics. Look under see more. Really? Have they moved it? Yeah, okay. I'll have a look. Thank you. Yuzi on Odyssey. Oh, am I way... Oh! Hang on. Oh, no, sorry. I thought I was way behind on the comments. No, I'm... okay, I need to go to the YouTubes again. Am I logged in under EEVblog or EEVblog 2? There's a bug in YouTube that always switches me to my NPC account. It's bloody annoying. Oh, no, I'll just go in here. Okay. Electricity video. Capacitance between the line like this. I've just put in 1 microfarad. Hang on. It doesn't matter what the values are. Analyze it. What? It's showing the wrong thing. Oh, no. Hang on. I'm dumb. YouTube Studio. Professional YouTuber doesn't know how to use YouTube. I'm 480 subscribers away from 100,000 on my second channel, by the way. If anyone cares. Simulation notes. Okay, I'm going into Okay, look, I'll show you what this looks like. Here we go. I'll show you what this looks like. Let me... Oh. There we go. Show you what this looks like. Stick with me. Should we unsub again, Okirka? No, please don't. Please subscribe. Right, I'm going to show you this. There you go. Right, so it used to be, this is the graph, right, that I'm talking about. Now, there used to be a shaded graph under here which showed you like your last, I don't know, 5 videos, or like the average or something, like recent performance, it said. Whatever recent performance it means. And yeah, it was just very handy. So you reckon it's under, somebody reckons it's under hang on. Somebody said it's under somewhere. Oh, so see more, is it? Oh, it is. Okay, it's still there. Thank you. Okay. Right, it's still there. Okay, I retract my comment. Sorry, YouTube, they haven't removed it. They've moved it. Thank you to the people who pointed that out. There you go. There you go. So you can see this is my second channel, and this is my simulation notes. For those who don't know, I've done 2 videos on the Veritasium thing now. As well as a video extracting my reaction to hearing about it on last week's live stream. But yeah, okay, right, so it's still there. Okay, I will alert the fellow YouTubers that they've moved it. But I don't want to have to go in there. I just liked, I never go into this page. I liked seeing it on the main page. Maybe their servers were getting hit too much or something. I don't know. Anyway. All right. Cool bananas. Cool bananas. Thank you. They have moved it. Odyssey's about 5 seconds lagging. Yeah, well, that's YouTube can be like 30 seconds lag. Depends where you are. And artists can't solve global warming. If people want to do that, they'll do it. Plenty of avenues to get into that. Well, yeah, okay, fine. Depends on what your intention is. If your intention is purely to, from a teacher point of view, from a school point of view, if your intention is to get students more into STEM, science, technology, engineering, and maths, then okay, you shouldn't include arts, right? Because that's not the intention of the program. You should have an arts program if that's, you know, like, okay, yes. But I can still see why some people want to include STEAM, and I don't really have a problem. Like, I don't go around saying STEM. I go around saying STEM. I only did it for that video. EEVblog 2 doesn't have more subs than EEVblog. G'day. What do I do with all that gear behind me? I shuffle it around. EEVblog don't have the average feature on a video. It's disappeared. Yeah, I just showed you how that's. I'm not up to the comments. I'm not. No, now I'm caught up. Yeah, well, yeah, you could argue, yeah, that right, siphon funding into arts. Yeah, it gets complicated when you start talking about your intentions of what you want to teach and funding and all that sort of stuff. Like, you know, yeah. Yeah, so I can understand why people don't want the A in there. They don't want the A mixed up. But, you know, I can still understand why people think it's important to those fields as well. But yeah, I don't know, it's a tough one. But by me sitting on the fence about that, don't think that in any way that I support the social justice agenda, because I am as anti-social justice bullshit as you'll find. Thank you, Chris from Alberta. I am doing fine, Amir. Thank you. Yeah, look, nobody is talking about, right? Here's the thing. Nobody is talking about letting artists design products and shit, right? Design buildings and bridges and rockets and shit, right? Nobody is saying that. Nobody. So for those who are blowing it, people are losing their shit over it, right? And it's like nobody's saying that. So I don't know why. Stay out of STEM, you damn hippies. Yeah. No, see, I've worked with some great creative people, and they're absolutely essential to lots of areas of design. Wow. JLPCB just upped their cheap postage by $3. Oh no, the world's going to end. When I was a boy, Jesus. People are so used to getting shit for free. I so wish that the cheap China postage shit would end. I want it to end. Seriously. Even though it increases the cost for me, I don't care. I want it to end. It's bullshit. It's just eroding. It's completely eroding manufacturing in other countries because it's all bloody subsidized. This is an international agreement. For those who realize why China, for those who don't know, China's postage is cheap, not because postage in China is cheap, is because it's subsidized by international agreement. I can't remember the exact name of the agreement. If anyone knows, please leave it in the comments. But there's an international agreement between many countries that, you know, a consortium of countries or whatever, that China is going to, that postage like from China is heavily subsidized. Heavily subsidized. And it needs to stop, I think. Does anyone agree? Yeah, what does the A have to do with social justice? Because it's causing a lot of problems. You know, social justice in engineering. It's like the bullshit with the University of Technology in Sydney. You know, lowering the grades for women into engineering. That's just bullshit. And they're being called out by the women themselves. Like, piss off. Like, I will not support them if that's their attitude. No. Equality of opportunity, not equality of outcome. We want equality of opportunity. Everyone gets the same shot. Keep saying that and I'll be forever on 99k subs. There's another channel, the EEVblog. We've got the EEVblog and we've got the FEBblog. Have I started something? What is STEM? Science, technology, engineering, and maths. With an S here in Australia. Maths. Math in America. But I have a hard time saying maths. Maths. I'm doing pretty good today, actually. So you'll hear me often. My brain just goes, no, I couldn't. It's not worth the effort. Math. I'll just throw in the Yankee math in there, and I'll leave out the S. And I know I shouldn't do it, but my brain just goes, no, I couldn't be bothered today. Do you know you can post the Odyssey Live video via the Odyssey Live editing? No, what does that mean? I'm not quite sure what you mean there. Post the Odyssey Live video by the Odyssey Live editing. Sorry, no, I don't know. I'm for those who don't know, I'm using Streamyard for this. I'm using Streamyard, and it doesn't support Odyssey as a native platform. So there are people at the moment watching on Facebook, And the Facebook comments come through because it has native support for Facebook. People are watching on Twitter. It doesn't have native support for Twitter. So when people tweet reply, it doesn't show up on my StreamYard screen here. And when people on Odyssey watching, does it tell me? 17. There's 7 people watching on my Odyssey channel. There's 30. Hang on. There are more people watching live on Odyssey. There's only 6 watching on Facebook. There's 17 watching on Odyssey. So there's, there's 3 times the number of people watching on Odyssey than are watching on Facebook. There you go. That's interesting. If I ever got booted off the YouTube's, Odyssey would be where I'd devote all my attention. If it were for engineers, all things would look the same and phones would be bricks. Yeah, they probably would. They probably would. Radio Shack, do-it-yourself PCB etching kits. Yeah, I used to etch on my own boards. I just threw out, sad day, I just threw out my old light box. My old PCB light box. My homemade PCB light box. Sad face. Yeah, I just threw it out because I don't use it anymore. I'm all cleaning out the garage and like, nah, it's got to go. I haven't used it in 20 years. Sorry, it's gone. Had to do it. I wasn't going to take it to the bunker. It's just, no. If I ever need to etch a board again, I'll just go stand out in the sun. It's Australia. We usually got sun, except for the last week. Yeah, well, go and have a look at the comments on that video, Commander. I haven't checked the comments today. There's probably more. Yeah, they're just some science engineering focus because it's hard to get into. You have art opportunities all over the place. Anyway, yeah, no, it was people instantly jumped to the social justice stuff. How social justice is infiltrating engineering. They want to remove master slave and shit like that. Like have Adafruit, because Adafruit supported that move. Have Adafruit removed master and slave from all their documents as they claim they would. Last I checked, no, there were still hundreds of references. Go and search the Adafruit website for master slave or the word master or slave, and you'll find that they haven't changed it. But that was their pledge. Ridiculous. Get rid of master slave. What a joke. No. The OKURA, the Universal Postal Union Treaty. Okay, that sounds like official. I'll take it that OKURA's got it there. Yeah, the Universal Postal Union. Yeah, okay. Yeah, John confirms. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay, so that means I'm way behind on the comments. Sorry. Yeah, they try and go to click, and then as soon as the instant I go to click, it's scrolled up and I get the wrong comment or no comment at all. Yeah, those social justice warrior type. Yeah, they squeeze it in everywhere. It infiltrates everything. That's why do not let it in. Do not let it in anywhere. That's why I refuse to bend. I refuse to bend on shit like master slave. I refuse to bend on other stuff. It's just no. The line, what is the Picard thing? Line is drawn here. No further. Like, no. I refuse to let it infiltrate. No, because it will. It'll destroy everything. It causes division in society. It destroys everything, and once they get you on one thing, they'll want everything else, just again and again and again. And there's studies there's studies that have been done on this that when people give a little bit, then you're more likely. I think it's 80% more likely or something. If you gave a little bit to begin with, you're more likely to do it again. And you'll see it with in the world of COVID as well. Like you'll see it. If you give up a little bit of freedoms, then you'll give up, you're 80% or something more likely to give up more and more and more. You know, if you wear your mask, then you're more likely to wear 2 masks. You're more likely to, you know, do all this sort of stuff. Once you give them an inch, you know, the old give them an inch, they'll take a mile kind of thing. And it's true. It's true. Do not let it infiltrate. Stand up for it now. Yeah, Artafruit is all LGBTQ plus stuff, and Black Lives Matter. Their whole website was Black Lives Matter back when that was a thing. I don't know if I don't know. I haven't visited Artafruit for a long time, but yeah, that's their thing. Yeah, social justice is a big part of their thing. Oh yeah, total respect for what they've done. Yeah, total respect. But yeah, they're more than a bit woke. I think they're very, very woke. SJWs are evil. F the snowflakes. I heard I haven't listened to it yet, but apparently Kid Rock has released a new song, and it's like it's F the snowflakes or something, you know. It's yeah, don't tell me what to do or something is the title of it, and apparently he's letting rip. Yes, they have. Yes, that was their stated intention. They did a blog post stating that they're going to do this, and I don't know, would they, and they won't allow if you submit a project or something, or no, maybe that's another group. If you is it the open source hardware group or something? If you submit a project to the open source hardware group, you know, to get your logo or something, I don't quote me on that, but there was talk at the time of that, I think. So yeah, they were going to rename Mozzie and Miso. Yeah, I think they were going to. There was some alternative that people suggested, and I think they were on board. Yeah. I don't care if they're coming for me. Nope. Mandatory vaccine. Piss off. Nope. Liberty. Nope. Personal liberty. Must. Once again, it's that line in the sand. It's that line in the sand. You have to draw it on principle. You have to draw it on principle. I am against mandatory vaccinations on principle. And I am pro-vaccine. I am very pro-vaccine. And yet I will draw a line in the sand at making it compulsory. Nah. You have no idea about the gun thing here, Greg. Nah, you have no idea. No, it's not about the guns. It's about the gun culture. We never had a gun culture in Australia. And thankfully so, right? I can go anywhere freely with my family, dark alley alone at night. I know that I'm not going to get mugged at gunpoint, right? I can get into an altercation with someone, you know, a driver on a road, or, you know, any altercation whatsoever. I know that somebody's not going to have a gun. It doesn't even enter your mind in Australia here. It doesn't even enter your mind that somebody has a gun here, even though we do have a lot of guns here. I've looked up the numbers for my local suburb. There's like 500 guns or something just in my local suburb. it's like there's a lot, but we don't have the gun culture, and you're not allowed to carry them, right? So it's like it's not something anyone in Australia has to worry about, and it's great. I love living in a society where you don't have to worry. And people who think, oh, it's because you gave up your guns that you don't have these freedoms. Fucking bullshit. It's got nothing to do with it. Yes, so I like that fact about Australia. Oh, good, it spiraled. Oh, God, it spiraled into politics. Yeah, it spiraled into politics. Yep, someone else agrees with me. Yeah, it always turns to politics. I have no idea what gun gender is. Yes, you survive a cancelling by not backing down. Never back down. 2 rules. Never back down. If what you said is not wrong, do not back down and do not apologize. Never ever apologize to the mob. Never ever apologize to the woke mob. Never. Just tell them to piss off. Right? And you will not be able to educate them. Generally, I've tried. You can't. You can't explain yourself. Just ignore them, tell them to piss off, ridicule them, laugh at them, do whatever. Do whatever, but never apologize. Never apologize to the woke mob. Yeah, the US and their Second Amendment. They love their Second Amendment. Based Dave. Yeah, I'm based as fuck. Yeah. Try and cancel me. Go ahead. Just go ahead. People have tried before and failed. What? 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 Why? Slinky? Is that real? Is that for real? Is that for real? Excellent, Vera. I'm trans, but I don't expect anyone to see me any different than they see me. I won't get mad at being misgendered. Yeah, all the trans stuff doesn't come, in my experience, does not come from trans people. And I've got a lot of trans people in my audience and on the forum and stuff, and I've got a huge percentage. And yeah, and they all seem to think the same. All the outrage in the trans community comes from people who aren't trans. Practically every trans person I know feels the same way. It's like, yeah, yep. They don't support all the shit being done on their supposed behalf. It's crazy. Yep. Good on you. Oh, is that it? Oh, is that it? Did oversee... They just want to infest everything with their politics. Just no, piss off. Yeah, they just delayed it. That was a bummer. I think December 22nd. I think. Yeah, it's got to launch now no sooner than December 22nd was what they said now. So yeah, that was a bummer. It would have to do with something like the clamps or something like that. The clamps holding it down, it vibrated. It didn't lock or something, and it accidentally vibrated the scope. And yeah, so they have to test it to make sure it's still good, but they can't unfurl it again. So they've got to do what testing they can to it. So yeah. Oh, okay. Is that it, Marcel? Okay. Is that it? Oh, fucking hell. Let it go. Let it fucking go. Unbelievable. What's the easiest way to make a 1 megavolt pulse? Don't know. Comments, anyone? Well, you've got to generate it first. You've got it. Usually you generate it. Usually you have it generated and then you switch it somehow. You usually won't just generate the pulse presumably from low voltage, right? You've got to jack it up first. So usually you'll jack it up. You'll generate your 1,000,000 volts or whatever, and then you've got to figure out a way to switch it to generate the pulse. That's usually the way it's done. Really? Is there a white power suspension company? All these companies changing their name because of the woke mob. It's like, piss off. Piss off. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the whole thing. A bolt of lightning. That's 1.21 gigawatts with a J. Gigawatts, not gigawatts. Gigawatts. I don't know anything about the Poland-Belarus conflict. Sorry, PVC, I don't know. I like your flaming. What is that? Is it a flaming PC? Oh, it's a... Oh, okay, I've seen that image. Right, that's the barbecue. Right, the PC is the barbecue and they're skewers. Right, they're skewing some kebabs there. All right. Is that a frequency meter on the shelf above your left shoulder? That is not a frequency meter. That is a multimeter. You can tell by the input jacks. That is a Goodwill. It's an old school Goodwill LED readout multimeter. Use an old school chipset dip. That came off an old production line at an old company I used to work for. Be excellent to each other. I did a meme. I generated a meme, a Bill and Ted meme the other day. It's like, what is it? Hang on. What is it? I'll find it. I'll find it. I will find it. I have a handy media button on the Twitters. Oh yeah, do you like the do you like this one that I did? Gregor, sorry, Greg, I'll get to your thing in a sec. Volts, amps, ohms, and Derek floating up in the ether up here with his Poynting vector. Anyway, I think that's cool. Like, even if I do say so myself, I think that's funny. I'm probably the only one who thinks it's funny, but, you know, I'm pretty childish. I find funny in the simple stuff. Where is it? Where is it? I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. Here we go. Here we go. 1989. Promised a future where everyone was excellent to each other. 2021. Everyone hates each other and both George Carlin and comedy are dead. Anyway, I thought that was good. Even if I do say so myself. Oh, you love the new Ghostbusters Afterlife movie. Good. I can't see it until the 1st. It's not available here. Yeah, I've heard it's really good. It's got like 98% audience rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, Rufus knew what was going on. There's still Isaac Butterfield. For what? For, yeah, anti-woke bullshit. I wouldn't mind going and seeing one of his comedy shows. I think I might go see the Buttsman live. I think that'd be my sort of comedy. Yeah. Rip George Carlin indeed. Bill Burr, yeah. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, didn't they cancel ARPU? Yeah, I think they cancelled ARPU. ARPU got cancelled. Because it was an Indian stereotype, wasn't it? Fuck me. Stop it. Just fucking stop it. They're going after Bluey now. I actually predicted this on Twitter like a year and a half ago or something. That, yeah, the woke mob would come after Bluey. And sure enough, they did. Yep. There's not enough diversity in the Bluey characters. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Just want to slap these people over the head. Sorry, where's the super chat? Looking around for a 100 megahertz 2-channel function gen recommendation. I come here not to talk about politics, but I walked right into it. Yeah, sorry, Greg. Yeah, we'll piss the politics off, I guess. Keeps coming, always comes up. There's lots on the market now. Like 5 years ago, there wasn't much, but now there's like heaps of cheap ones. AliExpress, you can buy these no-name ones for like $99 or something, and they're like 100 meg DDS generators, and it's crazy. So I don't know how good they are, but they're probably going to be good enough. Most of the time, you just need like, a function gen's usually not like a daily use kind of thing, unless you're in education or something maybe. But like, yeah, so I'd at least have a look at those cheap ones for like $99, $150. You shouldn't have to spend more than that to get a 100 meg dual channel these days, right? Let's AliExpress.com. Oh, bloody pop-ups. Pop-ups. Function generator. Like I'll hide your comment and I'll zoom me screen it. And like, yeah, there's like a 60 meg generator. I don't know if that's dual channel, is it? So you can go, if you want 100 meg, I'm sure there's, yeah, 100 meg function gen. Look at that, for $82. Unbelievable. 82. Oh, look at that one. That one's a for $170. It's a Fursey one. It's or Nursey or whatever, FN. Come on. Handtech. What? Wow. Handtech do one. Handtech do a couple. Oh no, that's an oscilloscope. Okay. Right. Look at this. Look at this Handtech function gen. Wow, that's a comprehensive front panel. It's almost too comprehensive. So there's so if you get the 100 megahertz model, I presume it's that one. Oh no, $479. Okay. No, that's only the 30. That's the 30 megahertz. Okay. Oh, that's expensive actually. Okay, that one's really right. You're paying for the big screen and everything. Nah, you only need like this jobby here. It's a little benchtop. It's a hello McFly. Yeah, that's a little oscilloscopy looking benchtop thing, and it's a dual channel function gen, 7-inch TFT, 100 meg times 2, right? And it's $170. Geez, like surely that's got to be good enough, right? That's got to be good enough. 800 by 480 screen, 1 gig sample a second. Yeah, that's good enough. Don't know if that's both channels or not. Intelligent decoding algorithm. The encoder life is infinite. Well, of course, you've got to have infinite encoder life. That's important. Yeah, no, that means, the rotary encoders, it's not infinite. But it's good that they've done that, right? That they're thinking about that at least, whether or not they are. Intelligent decoding algorithm. High intelligent decoding algorithm. High efficiency 1-button auto. What do you do with an auto button on a function gen? Beulah? Does anyone know what you do with an auto button on a function gen? FFT can analyze spectral characteristics of the signal, memory, but you know exactly what you're generating. What? It's a... Okay. It's a, but it's a 2-channel, 1 gig sample, 100 meg. Yep. Horizontal time-base range. What? What are they doing? What are they doing? Store 240k. What? Input resistance 1 meg. What? Isn't it what? What? No, this is a scope. Sorry. No, this is an oscilloscope. Oh, everyone's probably screaming at me in the comments. This is a bloody oscilloscope. But they've, like, it says signal gen, right? Signal gen oscilloscope. What? These are only inputs and gen. Oh, okay, sorry. It's a scope, right? No, silly me. But for $170, 170 bucks. Are you kidding me? 170 bucks gets you a dual channel scope, 100 meg scope. Well, and the function gen's 100 meg. Is the scope bandwidth? Okay, right, now we know what we're looking at here. Dumbass Dave knows what he's looking at. 1 gig sample per second scope, 100 meg bandwidth, right, okay. Built-in DDS gen, okay. Chopping it at 2.5 volt, right, no. 12 kinds of signals. Intelligent anti-burn. Anti-burn function. There's an anti-burn function. This is great. So yeah, okay. Wow. But wow. Like, does anyone want me to get that and like actually review like the, like, geez, it's got lysagus function, XY mode. Right. So it's only got small memory, but it doesn't tell you it doesn't tell you details about the DDS. There's a compulsive yawn again. But damn, like, just the, wow, it's going to be crap. You just know it's going to be crap. Analog with a dash, is it? Do order it and take it apart. I really want to see you review it. Please review all the bullshit. Like, it's going to be like, wow. It's going to have so many bugs and ridiculous things in it. But technically, like, because I've done a couple of Furcy videos on the Furcy, and their front ends are just shit. They're just utter garbage. Like, the pulse response is like, you're not going to get a true 100 megahertz bandwidth out of this. I'm telling you this now. You're not going to get a flat 100 megahertz bandwidth. Based on the other Furcy designs I've looked at, you're just not going to get it. Nah. And get it, Dave. DefPom says get it and review it. Yeah, right. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, like, yeah, those little pocket Furcy ones, yeah, they were just shit. Really. Hoping there's fake Nichicon caps, says a Kirker. Wow. Ian Scott Johnson says get it. Check the reviews. Check the reviews. How do I get the reviews? They down the bottom. Wow, it's wow, but the fact that you can build that and ship it and make a bloody profit. Humanized operating. It's got rich features with humanized operating. It's gonna, oh my God. Multi-fields. It's got multi-fields. It supports multi-fields. You can do scientific research with it, and you can repair your car and do appliance repair. This is great stuff. Oh, I love looking at these ads. They're so funny. They're so funny. Self-help shopping guide. Receive your order. Pack and ship. Ship by mail. Out for delivery. Flow into destination country. Receive packaging. It's got 5-star feedback, does it? Where's the actual reviews? 5 stars. It works very well. I recommend it to start in this world. Working as described. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong screen. 5 reviews. Like, wow. But that's... it's just amazing that you can build and sell, design, build, ship that for a profit at 174 bucks. Holy crap. Like, come on. Come on. That would be like the fob cost of the 555. That's like just a multimeter, you know. That's so funny. Wow. Every use Orem, it lets some O2 in. I've got my new air purifier going. Got my new Dyson air purifier going. It's not on the highest setting, but I wonder if I put it on the highest setting, can I hear it from here? Now, can anyone hear that? Yeah, I can hear it. I'm sure you guys can hear it too. Yeah, it's probably the CAD drawing. Yeah, it's not the actual, might not be the actual thing, yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be so funny. I don't have the ionizer because they can generate ozone. You don't want to be generating ozone. But yes, the HEPA air purifiers work. Yeah, they work well. Yes, you can hear it. Yeah, nah. You probably got to have headphones or something. Yeah. If it's too loud, tell me and I'll turn it down. But it shouldn't be because the signal to noise over my voice here is the... It's nothing. It's way better than maximum than my other one, which I've still got down here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Still got my Blue Air thing, but it's starting to smell. I'm getting the same problem that Fran had because they changed the mixture on their carbon filters. Digital systems, principle and application problems or concepts at all. Yeah, I probably should finish off because I started that. I called them EEV Academy videos, EEV Academy. I think I got up to like number 8 or 10 or something. And I was mostly doing a digital series. And I kind of enjoyed doing that. That was an experiment to see if using like a drawing tablet would work. The Khan Academy style thing. But yeah, I can do that. Got headphones on and nothing. Big Clive generates all the ozone on the planet. Why do I need air purifiers in a modern building? Because I like the idea of having fresh air. Like... and I want to remove any shit in the air. It's just nice. It feels nice. Having the fresh air. And you remove any, just remove any shit. It's nice. I like having it. It feels fresh. No, I have an air pro because I want fresh. I'm locked in the middle of this huge office building and I would like, yeah, it's just, I like that it's filtered. It just feels fresh. It's not stale. It's just, Yeah, you can still buy ozone generators. No, the levels are 0, but that's what the filter does. It'll scrub all that. Ever been surprised by something you thought would be crap and turned out good? Oh yeah, occasionally, like the ANEG multimeter, for example. I did that $20 multimeter. That little also that $5 LCR meter, the little LCR meter, bareboard LCR meter you can buy for $5. They're surprisingly useful. It's not the greatest thing since sliced bread, but it's surprisingly useful. And it's $5, like, or build it yourself. It's open source, I think. How much do my own analytics differ from your survey results? Yeah, it does. The survey results, everyone says I think repair was #1 video people wanted, or it was like it was equal best or something. Everyone wants repair videos, and then I do repair videos, and they often don't do very well. So, yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, and there's other examples, yeah. So it does differ. Yeah, and yeah, most modern office buildings use curtain wall. Yep, they're a curtain wall construction. You can't open the windows. Yeah, yeah. That's why I have the air purifier going. Yep. Yeah, the Dyson one, the new Dyson one I got is nice. I might have to do a review on it. Don't know if anyone's interested in that or not. And do a teardown maybe, but there's nothing in it. Like, you know, there's a motor and a sensor board and stuff. And it's really nice. The new Dyson one's really, I like the vertical. I've done a video on the second channel showing it. I don't know what the built-in regs are that dictate airflow. I think if I turn the aircon on, I think is it pulling air from the outside? No, it's not. I think it's just recirculating it. It's like, I don't know if there's any built-in regs for that. Fresh air movement used to be big in the 20s. Yeah, okay. Yeah, your brain would go sluggish. Yeah, I just like the fresh feeling that I get with the filter. It's like, otherwise it's just, yeah, really stale and like, yeah, I just don't like it. I like, you know, I really like it. And I like the fact that the Dyson one spins and I get this occasional breeze and it just feels nice. So I've got it set up so that when I'm sitting at my desk over there, it just breezes on me and it's, you know, it's just nice, you know. Groove Jet from #1. You know, people have served less time in prison for murder than I've served watching your big ass from the Big Bang Day. 0001. Thank you, Groove Jet. That's awesome. Are you from the Usenet, or did you come after Usenet? Were you originally on the Usenet group where I posted my first video on the Usenet group, and then or did you go back and watch one after that? Did you come in? Did you find me on YouTube, and then did you find me afterwards and then went back and watched them all? Is anyone here? Is anyone here? Put your hand up if you've watched me, if you saw my original announcement on the Oz Electronics Usenet group. If you live in, no, we've got pretty good air here in Sydney. Compared to a lot of other countries, we've got pretty good. Have I talked about the dislike button? I've done a whole video on it. Stephen, go and search. I've done a whole video on it. It's on my second channel, isn't it? Or did I put it on the main channel? I can't remember. Yeah, right. Okay, I've got to repair general concern. But even that, you know, like, I haven't got many, I don't think the views are great on my Sony camera repair, for example. But I guess they can't be too long. I don't think people like multi-part repairs, but that's just how I do it. Oh, okay, yeah, the compact repair series, yeah. I can see your Guru Tim. I can see your comments on Facebook. I can see Facebook comments like Peter here, just commented on Facebook. It's got the F symbol there. Can you prove the purifier is actually doing anything? Yeah, because they're filter, and the filters get dirty. The fact that the filters get dirty is all the proof you need. my filters get dirty. They're sucking shit up and providing clean air out, and it feels fresh. And it's, yeah, it isn't just the feels, but feels matters a lot. Like, it feels so fresh. Yeah. Yes, I still see dislike stats for the dislike button. If I'm logged in under EEVblog or EEVblog 2, I can see dislike. I can still see dislikes on all the videos out there. But if I switch to my EEV Discover channel, even though it's the same YouTube login, I can't see the dislike button. It's weird how they've rolled it out. It's weird. Okay, I'm going to catch up. I'm going to catch up. I'm going to catch up. Oh yeah, I've got a filter in my aircon. Yeah. Yeah, I have to get my filter changed every year or whatever. Are you a Christmas lover or a Christmas Grinch? Oh, I enjoy Christmas. I'm not a Christmas Grinch. No, I enjoy Christmas. Oh, you didn't see me on Usenet? Hands up. Can anyone name the biggest troll on the Oz Electronics news group or the two big trolls? I'll give you win the internet if you can name the two biggest trolls on the Oz Electronics Usenet group. And I think they're still going. I haven't visited for donkey's years. No, Derek from Verit. I don't believe he's commented. I haven't checked today, but I don't think. I'm sure everyone would have voted it up if he did comment. He's deliberate. It's a deliberate troll. He knew what he was doing. He knew he was educating, of course, but he knew it would piss off engineers. He knew it would. He knew it would. It's very dumb. Yeah. It's part of a PR mechanism. Yeah, I have no. Yeah, I think once the professors told him that he'd get called out, he went, "Ooh, yeah." Yep. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Because he's all about the views. He's, you can't fault him for that. He's very outspoken about, yeah, I'm doing this for the views. Can you smoke bong on air? I don't know if I'm legally allowed to, but I wouldn't because I don't smoke. Yeah, you're probably in the minority, Thomas. I suspect so. I think people don't like multi-part videos. Oh, we've got a lock-in amp fanboy. Bloody, they're expensive, man. Go find some of like the Stanford Research lock-in amplifiers on eBay. Wow, they go for a pretty penny. Wow. I don't know why. I don't know why they go for so much money. If anyone knows, please tell me. Because they're... I do have an air quality meter. It shows 0. I do have an air quality meter. I think it's at home at the moment. I actually took it home. Yeah, I've got a proper air... Well, proper. It's an air quality meter with a fancy display on it. And the new Dyson can measure it too. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm missing Super Chat, sorry. Tried to send a chat on Odyssey, but it didn't show up. No, chats won't show up on Odyssey. Sorry, it's not integrated. Streamyard is not integrated with Odyssey. Maybe I didn't tip enough. Do you have a minimum? No, I don't have a minimum tip. Nope, there's no minimum. Thank you very much, Michael Kloss, for the... Oh. Yes, I can see the people who've tipped over on the Odyssey channel. Thank you. Stream has 6 dislikes. Hang on, there's another super chat. Thank you for the very generous $49.99. Keep up the good work. That's a bro fist, isn't it? That's a PewDiePie bro fist. Thank you. That's way too generous. You shouldn't have. Right. Robert DeHamel from RSD Academy has picked apart. I'll have to watch his video. I might do that at lunchtime. I'll grab my burger and chips and I'll do some YouTubing. No, I did not smoke as a kid, ever. Nope, never smoked, and I don't drink. It's not like I've never drunk, but I don't drink. It's just a taste I did not acquire in my younger days, and I just, no, it just tastes like shit, so I don't have it. Yeah, I might occasionally have a social one, like, you know, yeah, like if somebody gives me a beer, I'm not going to refuse it, but I'm going to like I have to sort of, like, when I'm drinking it, I've got to sort of, like, take it in little sips and go, ugh, you know, kind of have to hold the fact that I'm kind of disgusted by the beer. You know, it's like, it's not an acquired beer, it's not an acquired taste. Oh, that's incredible, Tom. Everyday Astronaut's latest Soviet rocket video, over an hour of great video. That's incredible. He's been working 2 years on that. Oh my God. If you're not a content creator, you have no idea how much effort goes into making that. Not just making the video, but all the research. He's like, I don't know where everyday astronaut's knowledge comes from, because he's not an engineer. As far as I know, he's like a photographer or something. And he got into, he was just like a, space was kind of like, he had this interest in space. He got into it. And now he's like one of the world's leading rocket experts, for God's sake. Like, I'm pretty sure, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he has no engineering or rocket background whatsoever. And yet here he is, you know, talking turkey with Elon Musk about freaking rockets, and he goes into intricacy. He knows every intricate detail of rocket design. Oh, man, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, everyone should go watch that video. Yeah, yeah, DefPom, multi-part videos aren't by choice, just practicality. Yeah, sometimes you just can't get 19 hours of repair footage into 10 minutes. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. And I just don't like holding on to content. I just can't. If I've done a video, I'm just going to release it, just in case I never get around to finishing the repair, you know. No, the stream is not sponsored by Dyson. Okay, I've got to catch up. Thank you, Alex. Love your channel. Wish I won that Keysight O-scope a few months ago. Unfortunately, it's more than a few months ago, and they have not delivered yet. Sorry to all the winners that I gave away on my channel. They have not received their Keysight gear yet. And I just got an email yesterday from Daniel at Keysight. He's looking at getting them an interim prize, so to send them something, because it's the component shortage. Keysight cannot make these things. They cannot make them. They cannot make their new entry-level series scopes and function gens and multimeters and stuff. They're just, they can't make them. They cannot ship them. They don't have the stock to ship to the prize winners. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, and it's been 6 months. It's incredible. Who drinks for the taste? See, I've, like, even on my Bucks night, right? Guys tried to get me drunk, right, on my Bucks night. And, like, I don't know, I downed like 15 or something. Like, it was just, they just tried to get me drunk. Like, and I was fine. Like, I don't understand the hangover thing. Like, it didn't affect me at all. Didn't affect me, so I don't get it. I have no experience in that whatsoever. I've never been drunk in my life. Rossman mentioned me, did he? On a live chat, he was saying how you can read schematics and all that better than Rossman. He said it was one day where you can do a live collaboration. Said it was one day you can do a live collaboration again. Oh, yeah. Okay. Did he? Okay. Yeah. I'd love to do something with Lewis again. Yeah. He was saying how I can read schematics and all that better than Rossman. Well, you know, I have a extensive engineering background. You know, a 30-year plus engineering background. So, yeah. I am a design engineer, so yeah, obviously I'm going to be able to read schematics. He probably only learnt to read schematics to a level that was required for his needs, and he doesn't probably, you know much beyond that, because he hasn't had the need to do that sort of thing. So no, I don't drink coffee. So I am an absolute social outcast. I do not drink tea, coffee, or alcohol or wine. I don't which is alcohol. But you know, no, I'm a complete social outcast. This here, if people are wondering, is just water. It's just filtered water. I don't drink tap water. Because Mrs. EEVblog is a water quality scientist. She knows what's in the water. Yeah, getting a good repair video. What's a straight edger? Getting a good repair video is hard. I don't know. What's a straight edger? I don't know what a straight edger is. So punk? What's so punk? The fact that I don't drink, or what? Yeah, you gave up. Yeah, like I've still got it here. It's right in front of me. I can turn on the microscope now and work on it. But you know, it's once again, it's an enthusiasm thing. Like, yeah, if I'm bored, I'll go do it. But you know, yeah, and just I know Murphy's going to kick my ass. Anyway, red wine. Nah, I'm immune, am I? You can't have no tolerance and not get drunk on 15 beers. Well, I can assure you I did not get drunk. Well, not that I was aware of. You know. And there was no hangover thing. I was like, no. What? I seem to be able to pass schematics better than anyone I know. Don't know about that, but, you know, I do know a thing or two. Yeah, it's a big spark gap transmitter. I actually forgot to mention that. I was going to maybe include like the indie quote. It's a transmitter for speaking to God. You know, it's like, yeah. I used to watch a bit. I'm not a religious watcher of either one. Yeah, like I watch more Family Guy than American Dad. I think I haven't watched much American Dad, just here or there. How old am I? Older than you, Stephen, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, okay. Is there another chat? There is another super chat. Are ultrasonics the only way to really clean flocks after a soldering SMD? No, it's not. You use a brush. Where is my brush? Get one of the conductive brushes. Oh, there it is. I moved my jar. Get one of these conductive hard bristle brushes. They're nice. And you put your isopropyl on there, or your flux, your favorite flux cleaning thing. There's many different brands and secret sauce recipes for it, and you give it a good scrub. Mrs. EEVblog thinks tap water is shit. So we have a reverse osmosis filter at home, always have. So I actually bring my water every day. No, Sydney, tap water is not desalinated seawater. No, it's not. It comes from either Warragamba Dam or Prospect Reservoir, both of which are natural runoff dams. So it comes from natural runoff from the mountains and stuff. Oh, a tritium charger. I want to get like one of the head designers at Tritium on the amp hour. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I did want to go up and visit them, but you know, it's the whole COVID shit happened. Yeah, I was on the verge of like, I think they're up in Queensland, and I would certainly travel up there to go see them if they let me, like, yeah, have a tour of their facility and stuff. Yep. Because apparently when they're testing these things at their factory, the streets have the power in the street. They have problems. I do know about Mighty Car Mods. I emailed them once. I contacted them once and go, hey, I've got this Sinclair C5. Maybe we could do something together. Maybe we could like soup up a Sinclair C5 or something, and they didn't get back to me. So I'm sure they get a million people try and contact them. Do you believe Dyson are worth their high prices? Their vacuums. I love their new air filter. I paid $600 for it. That was like half the price, I think. Less than my Blue air filter. It's way better than. I think it's way better than my Blue air filter. I think it's really nice. I like the new Dyson HEPA filter. It's really nice. Their vacuums. We have used Dyson vacuums, and they don't seem any better. Yeah, I don't know. I only brush my teeth with anti-static brushes. Yeah, okay, I got to catch up now. Look at Dylan's face. Sorry? Who's Dylan? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Dallas tap water. Nestle Pure Life. It's sourced from Dallas tap water, is it? That wouldn't surprise me. I've got a friend of mine who did a God, what's the name of it? The brand he did a he set up a filtered water. He set up a natural spring water company in one of these remote countries. He went to this remote country and they all got their drinking water that fell off this waterfall or something. And he went, this is the best water I've ever tasted. And he started this bottled water company there, and he's got this huge factory now. What is it? No, I can't believe I can't remember the name of his bottled water company. Now, there's so many of them, and they're all the same, like, you know. But yeah, he set up and he employs all local people, and it is totally legit. And he gets all of his water from. Oh, hang on. I'll see if I can. See if I can find it. Search my email here. No, I'm not going to be able to find it. Okay. Okay. Hang on. I'm going to have to... Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Albania. Albania is where it's at. Come on. No, I'm not going to get it. Someone can find it. Living water. Ah! I think it's living water. Living water. Yep. Yep. There you go. So, Yeah. Here it is. Oh, join our mailing list. No, Frank, I don't want to join your mailing list. Sorry, I just wanted to show you. Living water. There you go. Friend of mine, yeah, set up this. Yeah. He just happened to be in the town. Just happened to be in that town. I don't know, he's just traveling. Don't know whether it's for business or for pleasure. Happened to be in this town in Albania, and they all got this water from this waterfall. That's where they all got their drinking water from, and he thought it was the best tasting ever, so he decided to bottle it. And now he set up this huge factory here. He set up this huge factory, and he imports it here, and he's got here in Sydney. He's here in Sydney, and he's got his main factory here is somewhere in Sydney. Well, you know, like packaging and stuff, and it's all bottled supposedly in you know, and he's showing me like construction photos of it and stuff, and the actual, you know, he's he's showing me photos of, you know, him under the waterfall, and you know, and how they pipe it from the waterfall and stuff and things like that, and he got permission from the local community to do it. So yeah, that was cool. So Frank's his name, and yep. So he set that up. Living water. I don't know how the company's doing, but yeah. Oh, Dylan works at end of life at Tritium apparently. Oh, okay. Oh, is he in the chat? Is Dylan in the chat? Dylan. Oh, common sense skeptics in the house. Check the feed. Check the feed. What is that related to? The thing. Not sure if I've been relegated to live chat for publicising Odyssey and YouTube comments. Is Dave reading top chat? No, I'm reading. I believe I'm reading all chat. Do believe I'm. Da-da-da. Yes, he's quite wealthy. Yeah, he's was early Bitcoin adopter, and he set up like early IT company that he sold and stuff. He's quite wealthy, and he doesn't. The interesting thing is he's building like a real expensive house. It's going to have one of those underground, you know, car workshopy things, and he collects old vintage computers as well. He used to work at Dick Smith, I think. He used to work at Dick Smith, so he's got a fondness for old computers and stuff. And yeah, so I'll have to go over there when he builds that sucker. I don't think it's built yet, but yeah, it's out in the western suburbs. Like he still lives out in the western suburbs. Yes, he's rich and he lives out in the western suburbs. It's great. So I was in top chat. I thought it was most of the chat though. What? Sorry, I'm too bad that library is behind. Honestly, I would like to think that I am top chat. What? So you are now. So you're ignoring me, Dave. Who am I ignoring? Dylan. Oh, yes. Okay. So you work, right. So Dylan, is that a yes? You work at Tritium. Okay. Can you possibly ask them if they would like to come on the Amp Hour? Because I'd love to chat about the electric car chargers and stuff. At the moment, like a visit thing's a bit too hard. But yeah, that's the thing here in Sydney. Like, basically, if you're rich, you don't live in the western suburbs. The western suburbs is where I come from. It's the poor area, right? I come from the dirt poor area, right? Yeah, so if you're rich, you live in the eastern suburbs, but he doesn't. He's building his new mansion out in the western suburbs. It's great. Haseeb, how to overcome falsely marked components, IGBTs, power MOSFETs. Yeah, don't buy them. Only buy them from authorized sources. Don't buy them on AliExpress. Don't buy them on eBay, because there's a huge black market for fake components. When when an IGBT or a power MOSFET can cost tens of dollars each, somebody is going to scrub them off. It's been going on for like 30 years. Like the old audio power transistors back in the 80s, right? 70s and 80s, they would be faked. They would rub the numbers off and put fake, and you'd get D-rated components. You get fake D-rated, there's real high-grade, expensive, audio power, TO3 packages and stuff, and they'd be fake. And people had cut them open. You'd see that the die is totally different, Yeah, it's a huge thing. It's a huge scam. Yeah, just buy only from a reputable source that's listed on the manufacturer's website. Your DigiKey, your Mouser, or whatever, or your local dealer in your country. Otherwise you're going to get ripped off. Yeah, they're going to be fake. Come to Penrith. Penrith is rich in white culture, mate. Come over Newcastle Rayside and have mountain views. I'm from Mount Druitt. I'm from the Druitt. Someone's pissed off. Feel a bit paranoid about being in Northern. Simply type a huge long comment, 200 characters, so I have to pause and read it. Oh God, what is this? Are there any science, physics, experiments, theories? What's the time? Oh, it's 1:15. Oh no, this is it. This is it. We're done. I'm hungry. Thought I was hungry. Not trying to smuggle free energy or something in. Are there any science, physics, experiments, theories that you feel are unfairly tabooed by mainstream science? I don't think so. I can't. Off the top of my head, I can't think of one. No. No, maybe one will pop into my head, but off the top of my head, no. Yes, Odyssey is working well. Common Sense Skeptic. Yep, I do like Odyssey. It works. I get the buffering and stuff occasionally. It depends. It's a bit random, but I like it. The community and the comments and the feedbacks are great on Odyssey. I'm getting over 1,000 views per video, and the comments are really good. Some of my best comments, are over on Odyssey. It's really good. So I'm really liking it, and I do probably a third to a half of my daily video watching on Odyssey, because a lot of my channels that I watch are over there, and if they are over there, and I've got a plugin for the browser that if there's a video available on Odyssey. So if I'm on YouTube and there's the equivalent videos over on Odyssey, it'll put a little button, just underneath the video. Go and watch on Odyssey, and it links me over. So I just go watch it on Odyssey. So I do a lot of my viewing. Yeah, it's really good. But the library income per view, I used to get 1.5 to 2 library credits per view. Now it's dropped to 0.2, 0.15 library credits per view. But that was always going to happen. That was because they pre-mined a certain amount. So if you got into Odyssey early, like I did, you made a lot of library credits. I've probably earned more on Odyssey than I have on YouTube over the last 3 years, because I got in early. And I got the high library credit view rate. But they've only pre-mined a certain amount, and it's just going to continually drop. So unfortunately. So people have to make it up with, donations and cash chats and stuff. So, yeah. Yep. So did I miss any? I see one super chat at the top, but I've done that. That was the Bro Fist. No, I'm not going to be coerced back into politics. You get what? You get 0.001 LBC per view. Wow. Is that scaled? Is it a scaled thing? Maybe because I'm a big channel, I get more? I actually don't know how that works. I thought everyone got kind of similar. Not by that sort of order. That seems crazy low. Like, it's already low enough at 0.2. I think 0.15. It sort of goes, like, it doesn't just continually drop. Sometimes it goes back up. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Don't know what the deal is, but it certainly has dropped a lot. It's dropped by an order of magnitude since when I started. No, the sign up shouldn't be tedious. It should just be a single click kind of thing. Burgers Anonymous in Fairfield, you reckon? I do know Fairfield well. I had a girlfriend who lived in Fairfield. I went there, spent many years going to Fairfield. Yeah, I know Fairfield well. There was this one time. It's one time in Fairfield. It's 1 a.m. in the morning in the streets of Fairfield. And I'm walking around with like 15 grand cash in my pocket. I won't say why, but yep. Yeah. Yep. Those were the days. I don't know why it wants to read browser history. I don't know. Pro engineer, maybe that's how it works. I got no idea. I don't know. Please don't forget to smash the like button. Oh, phone. That's the wife. Hang on. Can I mute? All right, got to go. That was the wife. Apparently, yeah, the kids want the burger and chips as well. The kids want, so yeah, I've got to go. Unfortunately, we can't eat outside today because because it's super wet out there. Don't know if it's still raining. I don't know. I can't hear or see when I'm in the lab here. Got no idea. But anyway, thank you very much, everyone. I've been here for 3 hours now. That's way too long. I've got to limit this. Yeah, I don't do much on Saturdays anyway. Yeah. So, yep. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for everyone on the Odyssey stream over there, on the Facebooks, on the Twitters, on everything. And soon I'm going to be. I've signed up for what's it called? I just tweeted it. I'm gonna get. I've got a mental block. It's kind of like a crypto-y thing. It's V something, isn't it? Oh God, somebody tell me, please. Not Twitch. No, I should actually stream to Twitch. I do actually technically have a Twitch channel. Oh, bloody, yeah, Beulah. Yeah, the blood sugar's low. Yeah, I'm going to need to go, yeah, my back. Dave Coyne, I tweeted the other day, and they got me in. It turns out, like, you had to get approval. No, it's not Hacker Noon. You had to get approval to get in. And it turns out, one of the head of community relations there is an EEVblog viewer. So, no, it's not Vimeo. I've got to, oh, come on. Come on, do I have to search my own bloody... Because it's not going to pop into... It's bloody thing's not going to pop into my head. It is not going to pop into my head. I'm sure it's not. Is it V? Come on. It's mainly for like... It's mainly for like streamers, for like gamer streamers. But you can actually upload... And I think you can sync your YouTube channel to it somehow. So... oh God! Wait, no, I'm not. I'm thinking Verge for crypto, but no, it's not. It's what? No! Come on! No, I'm not going to be able to. No. Theta. Thank you. Theta TV. Thank you, Richard. No, it's not Floatplane. Theta TV. Yes, Theta. The Theta is the cryptocurrency, and I don't know how it ties in with the thing. Anyway, yeah, Theta TV is a streaming thing. It's got huge backers. It's got massive backers, like I think Sony back it. I think Sony are backing it. As like the crypto streaming platform or something. Like I think it's going to be pretty big. Yeah, so they've approved my channel, but I haven't heard anything since. Although we're going to approve my channel because the head community relation person is actually an EEVblog viewer and has an engineering background. So yeah, so yes, Theta TV. So yes, I'll be able to stream to Theta. They're going to give me a streaming key, so I'll be able to stream to Theta TV. So. I don't know. So all you YouTubers out there, if you want to get on a platform that's just starting up, maybe Theta. No, I think it's just boomed. I think I missed the boom. I think it's if you got in early, you were but you have to be invited in. If you got in early, I think you've done pretty well. Just like on the Odyssey library thing. So yep, Theta. Anyway, yep. So, yes, I'll go hang out with the family. So, thank you very much, everyone. And I'll catch you next week, I guess. I think we are going... Oh, no, we're going midweek holiday. There's a midweek holiday coming up. No, so I should be able to do the... Except in January. We're going away in January. Again, for a couple of weeks. So, go and walk about. So, yep. So, I should still be able to do the Saturday show. Anyway, thanks everyone. Catch you next time.